You are now listening to About That Business, hosted by Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an entrepreneur and personal coach who has helped people reach their fullest potential personally and professionally. Take it away, Rom.
Welcome to Rom Wills, About That Business. Have a good vehicle for business. Now, I'm going to tell you what, that's got to be an important thing because, I've said on my other channel that I had some car issues. So, that week I just got another car. Because it's very important for business for me. And even though I do a lot of stuff online and everything, I still have to go to the post office to mail stuff. I still have to go work out. I still got to do my car videos. I still got to be able to travel to different events. So it's really something that's a very integral part of my business. And then some people might even take it further if you're doing like ride sharing or something, working for something like Uber or Lyft or whatever else they got out there, or you delivering food or something. You're using your vehicle. And those are legit jobs. In fact, for many people, that may be the best thing. Or just having you might even be able to create your own transportation service or delivery service or something, but you still got to have that vehicle. It's very important. It might not be something you necessarily think about, but think about it like this. Say you have a cleaning business or something, right? You go to different places, maybe buildings to clean. You got to get there. You got to get there because it's hard to keep that business going if you got to take the bus. Any mishaps or anything, or you just happen to miss something, boom. That car makes it easy. That vehicle make it easy. So that's one of the important things. So when you making your money, it's important that you keep the oil changes up in your car or your vehicle, van, whatever. Make sure, you actually need to put some money to the side and just do the basic stuff. And as far as emergency, remember I talked about an emergency fund, but that's one of the things you might need something for, unless you have a credit card or something. But you need some way to pay for it because that vehicle means a lot. Because I've seen so many businesses, small businesses, where they're delivering stuff or they traveling to stuff or, you performing services. You got to be able to make it over to the location. It's integral. It's integral. People used to say years ago that, the basics that a person needs, food, clothing, and shelter. But then I remember a wise gentleman said, yeah, you need food, clothing, shelter, and a vehicle. Especially if you're in that type of business. Now, there's some people, depending on what they're doing, they might not necessarily need. And that's all, that's cool. That's cool. But if you're there's a lot of business that you're going to need just to move around a bit. The only thing you could yes, there's some stuff you might not need it for, but then even if you're at home, right? What if you need something? What if you just need something to eat? Not even for business, just something to eat real quick. Or what if you have a computer or something you working on and something happens to it? You need to take it to the shop ASAP because of a business. That's the important thing. And always keep that in mind. Now, depending on the business, depending on what you're doing, you could write that off. You can write the gas mileage off. I remember years ago when I was working for some defense attorneys. And I wasn't getting paid directly by them. I was getting paid by the D.C. government. I would do some work for them, then submit vouchers to the D.C. court system, and they would pay me. But one of the things I could put on a payment was the mileage I did. So, I'd be traveling, and, sometimes I take the longest way or something just to put that mileage on there. But, that's one thing, you never know. But see, you can still, like I said, you can still put that on you can get that money back, that gas mileage back. Now, I haven't had to do that in decades. So I'm not sure exactly what percentage. But maybe somebody who's more familiar with doing that, they can comment on this podcast. But the bottom line is make sure the vehicle stays in shape. Make sure the vehicle, I mean, especially for business. I mean, yeah, in general, you want to keep it just period. But if you in business, you need to make sure that car stay running or vehicle, whatever. Just on a basic thing, even if it's not a major part of your business. And then especially if that's your main business. There's been many a person hurt because in their business, maybe that ride sharing thing where their vehicle isn't working or something. Like I said, keep it working, get regular oil changes, take it to a place that does a full inspection. And most car places do that because, well, that's part of their business. They try and get extra. You bring it in for one thing. They ain't trying to get something else. So, anyway, that's all for today. Let's go make that money.